We're going to talk about making testimonial videos and success story videos for your ministry. Let's get started. I'm Ashley Maddox. I'm a filmmaker with Missionary Films. Take a moment to like, subscribe, follow me, and go to my website to download my free ebook, How to Make a 3-Minute Ministry Video. So in this video, we're going to be talking about there's two types of testimonial videos that we're going to be talking about. So the first type is a donor testimonial video. So somebody who is actually involved, giving to your ministry. Maybe it's a volunteer. They are investing in your ministry in some way, and you want to show people what that looks like and how people are investing in your ministry. And there's a couple things about this too that are really interesting. So as people are watching these videos, they might have a connection with that donor and say, oh, if this person is donating and investing their time, maybe that's something I need to do. And it really helps you gain authority. It gains traction. It really says like, hey, your ministry is legit because you have these people who are backing it, who are giving to it, or volunteering to it. And so as you're doing your donor testimony, there's a couple things to think about as you're doing it. One is keep it short, keep it about a minute long. People aren't going to hang around to watch it. And so the point is that we just want to show the people's face, have them say something positive about your ministry, and then you cut out or you end the video, right? And so you just want it to be a quick, short video. And you want to have the person answering a simple question. How has your ministry impacted their life? And why do they give? Why do they care about this ministry and what it's doing? And so think about those things as you're doing this donor / volunteer or person who's investing in your ministry testimonial video. And those are really easy to do. Those are things you can film on your iPhone or your phone. And it doesn't need a ton of video production to add into it. Just because they're short videos, a lot of people may not even watch these videos, but the fact that you might have somebody's face and their name, and even maybe a quick quote on a website on like maybe what they said, you know, this is the best ministry ever, or the best thing ever, or it really makes my heart happy, or I feel like I'm serving the Lord in this great way. That might be all somebody needs to see, or just quickly see in under half a second to make a decision about if they want to support your ministry or not. And so the second video is a success story. Now these can be longer, they can be shorter, depending on your platform that you're using it on. So if you're on a website, it's going to probably be a little bit longer than it would be, say, on like a social media or email campaign, or say you're in a banquet or an event where you're talking about what your ministry does and you have a success story that you want to show. Those can be longer at an event because you have a captive audience for people to sit and watch. And so think about the length of that. Think about where it's going to be shown. Social media, maybe 1 minute. If you're going to put it on your website, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. If you've got a captive audience, maybe 7 to 10 minutes. But it should really move along in that longer video. There shouldn't be any down points or boring points or confusing points in that. And so if you need help with developing that video, take a look at Donald Miller's Building a Story Brand book. It goes through a 7-part framework of a hero's journey. And so this is really great to look at for videos like this. So the first part of that journey is looking at the character and looking at what their felt needs are. So you might have an interview, or you might have them script out their story, and maybe somebody is doing voiceover while you have footage of them being a part of the ministry. But so the first point you want them to cover is their felt need. What are they looking for in life, or what were their desires? What were they going for? What do they want to do? And the second part would be of that character of the success story of your ministry. If you're focusing on somebody that has been like fed or received the gospel or done something in your ministry, then the second part of that would be, what are some of the challenges that kept them from getting there, kept them from receiving the things that your ministry offers? And then the third point is you want to talk about your ministry and how you were able to help them in achieving their goals or their felt needs in that. And then the fourth point would be the plan. Now they're living with a plan. You know, when people watch a video, they want to know that your ministry is not just out there responding to whatever's going to happen that day, but it has a plan. It's moving forward. It's got an action plan. It's moving, and they want to be a part of that movement. So on that, on your fourth point, talk about the plan. And then on the fifth point, talk about the successes of that ministry. How has that person felt now? You know, what are they doing in life now? Why is their life better? How are they moving towards something better in the future? How are they better now than they were before? You know, I once was lost, but now I'm found. So talk about the successes of the ministry there in the fifth point. After you've established what they wanted out of life, what their problems were, who you are as a ministry, and how you help them, and your plan for them, and then now the successes because they followed up on that plan and they were part of your ministry. And the sixth point is what if they weren't part of their ministry? It could just be a simple sentence. It could be one key phrase that somebody says. It doesn't have to be long, but what would have they missed out if they weren't a part of your ministry? Maybe they would be stuck in the same cycle that they were in, and they wouldn't be able to get out of it because they weren't connected with your ministry. And so the seventh point is a call to action. It could be something as simple as, join us now, be a part of our ministry. And if you're sitting in a place where there's a banquet or an event where you actually do a call to action, so maybe the seventh point may not work there, but the seventh point of a call to action might have been what their call to action is, what their hope for the future is. It could be something where they go, now I am working with others for my calling and reaching others for Christ, or I'm feeding others. Whatever your ministry does and wants people to do, I'm leading others as that seventh point. But the seventh point is either a call to action which you direct towards the viewer, or it's a call to action towards the character that you're talking about in the story. So that's kind of the two videos that are testimonials and success stories, and that's how you put those together. So again, learn more about that at looking at Donald Miller's Building a Story Brand. It's a great book to read through and to help you in making those success stories. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow me, and also go to my website and download my free ebook on how to make a 3-minute ministry video. We'll see you next time.